Okay guys, we're talking about the 7-round mag here. I'm going to let you know that this mag has been modified. I wasn't going to modify it, but I did. I modified it last night. I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, so let me move the 5-round and keep this one here. So this is a spring. It's a whole different type of spring that comes with the new 7-round mag. And also the pusher, or what, I don't know what this is called, but it's different. It's not like the orange one from Byrna, which is rounded off. This one sort of sinks in at an angle. It sinks into the mag, and you can't take it out, which is a good thing. So I cut about 1.5 inches, close to 2 inches. It just depends. This is already modified. This spring was out to here, and it was extremely difficult to push the chemical projectiles in there without feeling like they're about to crack. And I said, no, I'm not going to mess with this. I'm just going to modify it, get out of the way. My mags have been modified for a year on the 5 rounds, and I've only had minimal problems with it. So let me put this together, and we're going to try this out. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how this actually works. So even this is different. As you can see, it's a little different from... So we put this in. Does it go this way? No, it's actually the wrong way. Here we go. Now you're gonna see this perfect. Now I do carry chemical projectiles all the time. I don't carry kinetics. I use kinetics just to practice on, just to try, to get my aim and all that. I do have firearms, so I'm used to shooting a firearm, and I'm a pretty good aim. So here we go. I'm going to try these kinetic rounds. I'm going to put them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. 7. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. The tension feels pretty good. That's 3. Okay, and on the 4th one, the tension starts to feel a little bit tougher, obviously, because it's being compressed. And by the last one, the tension still is, I would say, questionable compared to the other ones, compared to this one, which has less this one, the 5-round that's been modified, has less tension than this one at this point that it's been modified. So now they're all in there, and as you can see, they're not exactly coming up this line. There's one here, one here, one here, and so it's going in that sort of formation. Now the question is, after the spring has been modified, is this still going to feed into the Byrna chamber correctly? Is the kinetic round going to stay in the chamber? Because that's what we want. We want the spring to be able to push everything up to the point to where it's feeding in and it's going to function as it should. Let's try it. Got it on safety. Put it in. The chamber indicator's up. Let's see. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, moment of truth. 2 more. 6. And this is the one that should be able to feed without a problem, the last one. If this doesn't feed, if the spring isn't strong enough, or the tension is not there because we cut too much of the spring, then this is not going to get fed into the chamber. Let's see. 7 rounds. They fed correctly, and the tension is much less, indicating that it's not going to crack my rounds. So we're good to go on the 7-round mag from Byrna. And I still have to carry it. I'm going to use only chemical rounds on this one. I don't use kinetic when I go out there. This is my EDC, my everyday carry self-defense tool that I use. I carry this from 5:30 in the morning all the way to about 9 or 10 at night. Every day. That's the way I do it. Okay. For that, you got to have a very comfortable holster that you could carry with you every day. You got to have options in holsters, but that's a whole different video, and we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about ammo too in my next video. So this is going to work. Okay. So I could tell you that it's worked for the 5-round magazine, and it's worked perfectly. In a year, I've only had 2 rounds break, a Byrna and a Pepperball Live X round. And on this one, as of today, we start wearing and using the chemical projectiles on a 7-round. If anything happens between now and 6 months, I'll update you guys and let you know, hey, I had one of the projectiles crack in the 7-round mag. I'll let you guys know. If you don't hear from me in regards to this issue with the 7-round mag, that means it's still good. That means things are still working fine. So what do I use? I use Byrna Max, and Pepperball. Those 2 are the only ones that I will use. No kinetics for me. I'm in a state where I could use chemical projectiles. If I'm in a situation where I need to use the Byrna, I'm aiming at the upper chest. I'm unloading 3 rounds at the upper chest right away, backing up a little bit, see what's up a reaction. Remember, the reaction is not instant. The reaction to chemical projectiles could take up to 10 seconds. So you got to have that in mind. So you're not going to hit unload 1 round and then expect a big reaction. Just do all 3. If you got 7 rounds here, do half if it's one individual. If it's one guy coming after you, what if he has a friend or a buddy? Well, don't unload the whole round, the whole mag on one guy. Do 3 rounds on one guy, 3 rounds on the other. You got to think about these things before you carry this and how you're going to use it. Okay, so I'm not about shooting the Byrna and aiming and getting my sights perfect. That's not realistic. In real life situation, you pull that Byrna out or your firearm and you shoot at the chest, upper chest, and that's it. You don't got time to aim sometimes perfectly. You just got to go by instinct and just aim and shoot. And if you do practice and take your time to perfect the use of your tool, your self-defense tool, you'll have no problem hitting somebody with this. That's big. Some of you guys are buying the Byrna, putting it in your closet. It's been there 6 months, and you guys are thinking that it's going to work when you need it. No, it's not going to work, because when you need it, it's going to be in the closet without the CO2 or with the broken round because you haven't checked it in 6 months. No, this is something very serious. This is not a toy. It's a life-changing tool that could either save you or break you. So you have to invest time, invest money to really protect your family. It's worth it. So like and subscribe to my channel. We got more videos coming up in regards to holsters, in regards to ammo, tricks. There's a few tricks and tips that I have for you guys. I'm not going to let them out now because it's not the point of this video. We're talking about the 7-round mag from Byrna that just came out and the modification of it. And the 5-round mag still works, still good. I will be ordering 3 more of these 7-round mags because I do carry the Byrna, the spare, and I even carry an extra one in my pocket, an extra spare. So I'm carrying a total of 3 magazines on me when I go out somewhere, because I don't want to have the excuse, oops, I ran out of ammo. Okay? All right, guys, you guys be good, be blessed, and stay safe out there.